And Julie has a really fun, I would say, spring-looking card for us.
I think so, and we're going to actually embellish it with a brad, which I'm going to show you how to make in just a few minutes. But we're going to make a card, and I have an 8.5 by 11 piece of paper, and I'm going to cut it in half at 5.5 because we're going to end up that way with 2 quarter cards.
Okay.
Okay, now I have a cutting blade here and the trimmer all the way down. See, we've got 2 pieces, and now I'm going to score the center.
Oh, love that you can score it right there.
And it's all on one trimmer.
Well, the best thing about scoring, I find, because I used to just fold my cards, but then, you know, the paper cracks.
Yes.
And when you score it, it doesn't crack, and that's so nice.
Well, you get a nice clean fold.
Yes.
Okay. Now then, I'm going to cut some pattern paper. Actually, I probably need that arm out right here. And we're going to decorate the front of the card.
Okay.
And so this will be 1.5 inches wide.
And I love those little packs of paper because they scale the prints down, so it really is the right size for your card,
Exactly.
you know?
It's great for card making.
It's true.
There we go, and we'll cut that at 4 inches.
Okay.
And all the dimensions will be on the website.
Okay.
Now, let me give that to you, and you already have some, and if you'd like to chalk around the edge of those,
Julie.
Julie.
Do that.
And then while you're doing that, I'm going to go ahead and make the brad. Now, we'll start with a punch, and this is a special punch, especially for making these brads. And when you see the shape I cut out, then you'll understand why. So push down and let it fall out. You see all those little spokes on there?
Yeah, I wouldn't want to cut those, I'll tell you that.
So we have a tool, and then we also have our blank brads, and they come in different sizes. We're going to use a medium size for this project.
Okay.
And I'm going to insert that on top right here. Let me just, I have to hold it upright.
I know it's one of those things when you're demoing for the camera, you can't really turn it towards yourself. Makes it a little harder.
I want you to see what I'm doing. So, and then I'm going to center this punched piece that I've cut out right over the top. And I'm going to press down, and it's going to press all those little petals down. And then we'll pull this part out. I'm going to turn it now so that you can see it. And I'm going to squish in all these little tails like this.
You're just squeezing that rubber ring?
I'm just squeezing the rubber ring all the way around. And then we'll just press it as well with my fingers. Now I'm going to turn it back. You have to pull it out just a little bit. And then this is the base of our brad. And I'm going to insert it in the bottom. There's a hole right there for the prongs.
So easy to
Put it there,
find.
like that. And then we'll turn this, pull out just a little bit.
And you do the big squeeze.
One more time. And then I'm going to pull this out.
Okay. Oops.
Very good. And then we'll just peel back the rubber, and out pops our bread.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Isn't that cool?
I love that.
Okay, now let's set that aside.
And you know,
I'm going to put this through, or at least the prongs, through these 2 flowers. We're going to layer them 2 different colors, lots of different colors.
That pink and green combo.
Isn't that
Love
sweet?
it.
Well, it matches our card just perfectly. Let me spread those apart.
And I have finished this for you.
Oh, thank you. And I'm just going to put this embellishment right. Let's put it right over here.
Oh, that's pretty how it has some dimension on it. I like that.
It does, and it's already done
like the work's done for you, right?
Exactly. Now we'll put it there, and we could add some jewels if we want. But
something
you know
fun, whatever you'd like.
I kind of think it's really pretty.
And obviously,
just like
these techniques work on so many different things. I know that you have a gorgeous layout that you brought. I can see the inking on the edges of the paper. I can see the beautiful brad that was made using custom paper that matches exactly what's going on. There's some pleating, lots of great stuff. There's a fun banner. That is really a gorgeous banner.
I love that. And of course, the brads are in the center, and they come in different sizes too. We used a medium, but there are small ones and large ones, and also
and you know
the
what's
little
funny?
buttons.
I don't think of brown as a feminine color, but that's a really feminine banner.
That is gorgeous.
It's really lovely.
Chocolate and pink. I mean, anything. Well, of course, anything chocolate.
And oh my God, that photo bracelet.
Isn't it charming? And there's photographs. Now, the photographs were printed out on just a regular thin paper.
So a thin paper is needed for this to work. Okay, good. And I can see obviously pins. I can totally see decorating or for your hair, something fun. Teens would love
anything.
this. And the clipboard is absolutely divine.
I like that.
Although I'm not sure I could take notes on something so pretty, you know? It's kind of
I don't
gorgeous.
know. Wouldn't that motivate us to take notes?
I guess. But that brad, I noticed that in the center of that pleated paper flower, that's huge.
Yeah, that's one of the big ones. In fact, if you look at the banner by the letter A, there's a little rosette right there. And in the center, there's one of the smaller ones.
I see it. Julie, thank you again. This has been fantastic.